Welcome back, everybody. Robert with Occupancy Boost. In today's video, I'm going to cover Google Analytics for a motel, hotel. I'm going to show you a live example on how to get into your analytics page, what to look for, and what advertisers look for, what you can look for if you're going to advertise on Google for your property. Stay tuned. I'm going to switch screens, show you how to get this done, and a lot more. Okay, we're in the Google extranet, and the way you get to your property or your business extranet in Google is you go up to these icons here, these nine dots, and you click on those, and you go to Business Profile Manager. Business Profile Manager, that takes you to your Google extranet, and I think it'd be good for you, to understand that a little bit more is to watch this video that I'm showing on the screen. I did this video a while back, and I dive in, exactly how to gain access if you do not have access to your business or your property on Google. I show you in this video how to do that. And the other thing I show you in that video is I show you all these icons right here. Okay, all these icons. I show you how to edit your profile, read your reviews, update your photos, and all this other stuff down here. I go through this, your hotel details. I show you how to update and what the best way to do that is, because I've done this for a lot of properties. The two tabs I'm going to focus on the day that I did not focus in that video is the Performance tab and this Advertising tab here. Those are the two I'm going to cover today in this video. But in order to gain access to your extranet, and update all this other stuff, which is what you're going to want to do before you do any type of advertising or performance review for your property or your business, is you're going to want to watch that video. So make sure you guys watch that video or a video similar to that shows you how to do all that stuff. Now, let's dive into what I want to review today, which is this Performance tab here. Let me take you to that, kind of review that with you. So when you click on that, this is what it looks like. Now, for this property, it's taken us to the last 6 months. I just want to focus on 1 month at a time for the sake of this video, making things a little bit easier to explain. As you can see here, it's giving you an overview number, 397 for the month of July 2025. And what this is this is the number of profile interactions that this business has had. And if you wonder what these terms are on Google, you can just click on these little icons next to the words, and it tells you, it gives you the exact meaning. Overview are this business profile interactions, or interactions are when people call, message, make bookings, ask for directions, etc., etc. So this is all the different times this property's been interacted with on Google directly. And all it deals with all this stuff right here. So these profile interactions are all these tabs which we're going to visit in this video right here. So 397 for the month of July. Now, while we're here, let me scroll down here and kind of go through some extra things. This is the only tab that has a little bit of extra information, and this is very important. If you scroll down here, it shows you how people discovered you. This is how people actually were able to find your property to interact with you. So it breaks down how people actually found you on Google. And it shows you what views and searches are. Views, which are right here, it had 5,586 views, and it had 1,834 searches for the month of July. And then it gives you the explanation for views, and these are very important for you to know, views and searches. So views show how many people saw your business profile on Google Search or Google Maps. Searches, which is in the right-hand column here, shows the terms people use that returned your profile in the results. So see, these are how people directly found your property. People that were on Google that use these terms, and these are the terms they're talking about down here. And they give you, and they even show you how many times your property or your business showed up, depending on what word they used to type into Google. Now, since this is a hotel, obviously the word hotels is going to be really popular. And I'm going to show you in a minute why these words are so important. It shows you hotels near me, motels near me, cheap hotels near me. And if you want to, find out more terms, you can just click on this See More button, and it's going to give you in descending order how people found, this property or your business that you're looking at. So these are direct ways that people actually got to your property. It just didn't appear. Sometimes you're just going to appear in a search, which is in the left-hand column here. People are going to get on Google, and you're just going to show up. But if they're directly looking with a particular keyword, this is where you're going to find it. Now, why this is so important, these 1,834, if you're going to do any type of advertising on Google, if somebody's going to do advertising for you, you're going to have to advertise. Basically, you're going to have to use keywords in your advertisement. They're just going to ask you what type of keywords you want to use. These are the keywords that you're going to have to review, and these are the keywords you're probably going to want to use in your advertising, because you want your money well spent. You want your money well spent towards people that are searching for words that are getting them to your property. So this hotel, when the word hotel or hotels was typed in the month of July in Google for this particular area, almost 900 times this property showed up. So that's going to be definitely a keyword that you want to use when you're doing your advertising, or whoever's advertising for you is going to want to visit this page. Now, I want to let you guys know I'm not a Google advertising person. I've never done Google advertising. I don't really know anything about it. It's a separate business from what I do. I'm just familiar with it, and I know where the advertisers go if they want to advertise on Google. They have to look through your analytics, which is what we're doing right here. So I'm not trying to give any type of Google advice. I'm just showing you guys where to go to find this information, and how to make the most out of it. Okay, so that's basically what this stuff means here. Now, also on the left-hand side here, these 5,586 times that this hotel, showed up in Google. I think it's important to note here, to look at how many times it gives a breakdown here between mobile and desktop. So if somebody's on a mobile device and they found the property, or a desktop, on a mobile device, this property showed up almost 90% of the time. So 90% of the searches for this property were done from a mobile device. Another important thing, that whoever's advertising for your property, in Google, if you're going to do any type of advertising, you can choose whether you want to advertise to mobile customers or desktop customers. So basically, mobile customers would be the way to go for this property. Now, you can also, as far as the advertising goes for a property, now I told you I was going to go over these two icons right here. We're in the performance tab right now. Let's jump over to the advertising tab. So if you click on that advertising tab, this is where your Google ads are run from. This is where, if you hire somebody to do your Google advertising for you, which most people do. I mean, there's a lot of people out there that do this for a living. They advertise on Google for businesses and hotels for a living. Obviously, like I told you, I don't do that. This is the page that they're going to do it from. They're going to get access to your Google profile, and they're going to run campaigns, or they're going to run ads based on the analytics for your property, which we saw we're going to review right here. And right down here, these are the analytics for your property. So you're going to use this analytical information to run ads in this advertising section right here, okay? And I'm not going to review this today because I don't know much about it, to be honest with you. But this is where they're going to do it from, and they're going to obviously run reports for you out of here, and they're going to run campaigns for you depending on how much money you want to spend. But they're going to use that information to do so, okay? So going back over here to the performance tab, back up to the top. So this hotel was interacted with 397 times in the month of July. Out of that 397 times, 143 of those were phone calls. Now what this means is that the property was called from your Google listing 143 times. And before I show you what that looks like online, let me go to your website clicks. Your website clicks was 36. So this property website was clicked on 36 times in the month of July. Now, what those look like on Google is right down here. I just pulled this property up randomly on Google. I don't have any affiliation with this hotel. I just did a Google search. This is website. This is where your website. You're probably all familiar with this on Google. And this is the call button here. People were on their phone, or you can do it from a desktop, but most people are on a phone. They're going to click that call button, and they're going to call the property directly. That's why it's so important for your profile information and your hotel details right here that I go through in that video I showed you here at the beginning that I suggested that you watch. That's why it's so important for this stuff to be filled out, because they're not going to get, if they click on this call button, they're not going to get your property unless this information is filled out correctly. So like I said, make sure you watch that video really good, or watch it before you watch, before you do anything in this video that I'm showing you here, before you hire anybody. They may want to do some of this stuff for you, but I suggest you have this stuff updated. So basically, website and call button right there. Okay, so website clicks was 36, so not a lot, but this, the property we're looking at here is an independent property. And, the reason I'm going through this with you is this you may want to do some Google advertising. If you're with this property owner, you may want to take on some Google advertising and do it because you're not getting that many clicks on your website. And then obviously you're going to watch this and make sure that the website clicks increase as the months go on as you spend money on Google. Now, another neat thing about Google is they break it down by day. So they tell you each day how many times your website was clicked. Now, obviously they had a big spike here during this week, and then it went down. Maybe there was an event in town. I really don't remember. And then as far as the calls go, it does the same thing. It gives you, analytics on how many times your property was called on which day. And, a person that's doing Google advertising may want to look at this on weekdays and weekends. And if you're getting a lot more website clicks on the weekends and a lot less during the weekdays, they may want to run advertising for you during the week to kind of even that out instead of just on the weekend. So they may want to trim back on some of that money. But that's the point of this video is I'm showing you guys this information because it's important, first of all, for you to know, but whoever's doing your advertising, if it's you or somebody else, you're going to want to take a real deep dive into all this information, before you run that advertising. Okay, now directions. Let's go. I kind of skipped. I went to calls and website clicks. Let's go to directions here. So out of this overview, out of the 397 interactions, 134 were directions. So people requested directions for your property, for this property, 134 times. And the other neat thing, I don't know if you followed along here below this number, it shows you how many times this was done how many times it was clicked on from the previous July. So this July it's 60% down from the previous July. So it was a big drop there. So it's be even a better reason for this property, which I'm going to suggest to the owner, is to do some advertising on Google because it is an independent property. So, definitely something to take a look at there as you're going along. The calls went up a little bit, but the directions went way down. Website clicks were about even with last year. So no change there. But, just things to look at for the property. So directions 134 now. That might not necessarily, that could have led to bookings. Some people may have been online looking at the property and just drove there and walked in to ask for rates. That happens a lot at independent properties. And the last one I want to look at is booking clicks. Booking clicks. And what this is, and like I said, you can go to these little icons here. In the right-hand side, it says, what are free booking links? Booking links appear when people search for hotels and Google has a price for their itinerary. Users who click on your link are sent to your landing page to book directly with you. So this is where your website comes in handy. And like I said before, your website, you're going to want to have your website embedded in there. And the way you get your website embedded in there is you edit your profile and your hotel details. You're going to have all this stuff filled out prior to looking at your analytics. If you get to your analytics and this stuff is really low, it's probably because your profile isn't up to date. So you're going to want to get your profile up to date. If you don't have it, or if your advertiser can do it, then great, but get it done. It's clicked on 84 times. So it's clicked on 84 times for the booking link. And there's nothing below these tabs here. There's nothing else that shows up below these tabs. It's just all, just the graphs gives you a breakdown of information on how many times the hotel, the booking links, how many times there's some spikes here on particular days. And you could check to see if these are weekends, what's maybe causing these spikes. And then the overview here just gives you a breakdown of everything. But then this is the only page where you can scroll down to the bottom and kind of get a real good breakdown of everything that's going on with your property. Okay, that is all I have for today's video, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. I got more videos coming out in the future. And please share this video with anybody that you know that may be interested in doing Google advertising for their hotel or just wants to understand a little bit more about their Google profile. I have a lot of hotel owners and operators that ask me about Google. And I always, refer them to this page. I run reports, run information or reports for them out of this page. I take screenshots or review it with them over the phone. But I think it's important that the owners are able to access this. They should have access for their Google profile, but they should be looking at this information as well. And all the information should be up to date. But like I said, I have a lot of owners that ask me about, advertising on Google and that type of thing. And I bring them to this page and kind of show them what it's all about. I think it's an important thing for hotel owners. And I think a lot of them are wondering. It's not that hard, to really understand, as you can see from this video. And it's an important piece of your puzzle in getting more occupancy for your hotel. So stay tuned, guys. I got more videos coming out in the future. And please subscribe to my channel to get alerted when those videos come out. Thanks a lot.